Yogis, welcome to Power Yoga. We're beginning our series of our Power Yoga series today here in a down dog. Okay? We're opening up the chest, working on our deltoids, as well as lifting up the sternum to come into back bends. Okay? We're doing our shoulder rotation to lift that up, and we're building up into our Power Yoga Vinyasa flow, which is the first spot, and then we're going to build up into our inversions. Okay? We're opening up more into scorpion and getting into our hips, hip pillars, okay? I can feel my rectus abdominis really starting to contract. It's a little bit hard to breathe once the rectus abdominis is contracted, okay? So let's begin in a nice flow. Just slowly, 1 or 2 more breaths here. Open up the shoulder rotation, breathe it in, slowly in. Good, and we're going to come down here. And get into our plank variation here, okay? I want you to evolve the chest, feel that hip opening, deep stretch here. Good. And you're waking up the core. For much of March, of May, let us slip in 1 or 2 breaths here. We'll be working on our rectus abdominis and our transversus abdominis, okay? Basically working on our abductors, really building into that abdominal support for our inversions as we'll be going deeper and deeper with our back bends, okay? Evolve the chest, raise up the sternum, the upper back comes in here, breathe in, good, and it feels good. Ooh, so it takes a little topsy-turvy. Just slip in another breath and it feels good. We're going to come into a wild thing. Good. Just raise it up into wild thing. Open up the chest, the sternum, the shoulder rotation. Build up, open the chest, open up the lungs, the heart. Breathe it in. Good. Come down. And then we're going to do wild thing on the second side, okay? Breathe. Feel that evolving evolution through the abductors. Good. And come down here into plank. I want you to feel this plank, okay? Feel her abdominis, rectus abdominis, and the transversus abdominis get really contracted here, okay? Breathe it in. I want you to slip in 1 more breath. Lengthen to the entire frame of the spine, from the crown of your head to the tailbone. Breathe in. Good. And then we're going to come here, right on down. Raise the arms to the back, clasp the arms to the back here, open the shoulders, breathe in, raise up the feet. Just let me 1 or 2 more breaths here. Good. Come down, and then we're going to walk it back, come all the way to the back. Good. And then we're going to come into mountain, Uttanasana. Breathe. Forward. Again, we're just going to come on down or shoot. Down dog. Raise up our left hip. Sway through. We come into Trikonasana here. Open up the chest. Evolve. Feel that lift coming all the way to our hip bones, our abductors. Feel our abduction really gets involved. Try to feel the rectus abdominis, okay, the ab muscles, as well as the transversus abdominis, the side action. Get a nice deep stretch here. Good. Come on up. Side body. On the second side. Good. Come back up. Get a little back bends here. Lift up through the transversus abdominis and the rectus abdominis here. Come on through. Come into Prasarita here. And then back up. Virabhadrasana 1 and 2. We shoot it back. Sway through. Turn down. Raise up our crescent point, sway through, and then raise it up through here, lunge it forward, and then we're going to come up. Feels good. Just involve here. Feel the torso being lifted up. Press down by pressing through the circumference of our heels, as well as pressing down through the balls of our foot. So our weight is not mechanically misaligned here, okay? Good. Evolve more. Good. Raise it up. Feel the rectus abdominis and the transversus abdominis, the ab muscles really contract here. I know it's hard to talk and breathe when the rectus abdominis is contracted, but let's get deep. The backbends here. Lift up through the pelvic floor. Breathe. Good. Sway through. We're going to come to about 55 to 90 degree angle here. Open up. Wider. Good. Here it is. 1, 2. And then sway through. Plank. Up dog. Plank. Sway through. Come into a hip. Release here. Feel. We're going to tilt it up quadrant of the mat. Come into that hip flexor. More and more. Just breathe in. And then we're going to come into a crescent twist here. Open up the chest and raise up the sternum. Feel that the upper chest and the lower chest is very much involved. The upper body and the lower body. Get a nice quad stretch here, deep stretch. The hip muscles are actually involved. Rectus abdominis, the transversus abdominis, the sternum, the deltoids. Lift into backbends. Good. Sway through. And then we're going to come into our split variation here. Don't get into full split. Just feel the effect here. Raise your knee. Your head to the knee. Good. Breathe more and more. Square up the rectus abdominis. Contract them. Good. Breathe through. And then we're just going to come into a quad stretch here. Press down to our right hand. Good. Just squeeze back. Plank. Up dog. Plank. And down dog. Squeeze through. Tilt the upper quadrant of the mat. Come into that hip flexor. Open up that abduction. Raise up through the upper back bends here. Get into the back bend still. Rectus abdominis, the transversus abdominis is contracted here. Feel the deltoids lifted. Breathe in. Lengthen. And pressing down into our left hand. We come into our crescent twist here. Gaze to the ceiling, open the chest, the deltoids, the sternum, that's a nice lift. Shoulder rotation to activate it. Feel the quad stretch, nice deep squat stretch here. Breathe in and down. And then we're all going to meet in our split variation here. Breathe in. Just let in 1 or 2 more breaths here. Breathe in. Bring your head to the knee. As you do so, sort of dynamically, not aggressively, and feel like gravity is really taking you there. Good. More. Good. Come up. Plank, up dog, plank, and down dog. Good. We're going to come into Virabhadrasana here. Dance pose. Kick into that back foot if it feels good. It gets stops until just bring your mind over the mat. Breathe. 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 Good. Come to a quad stretch here. Good. Feels good. So just breathe. Good. And then we're all the way to meet into tree pose. My tree pose feels very wobbly when I have excess fabric on my thighs. But the same thing, you just breathe it in, okay? Go with me. Breathe. Poke out the roots. Good. Good. Up dog, plank, and down dog. Going to walk back, and then come into Virabhasana 3. Lift your arches. Airplane. Good. Oh, that's so good. Nice deep stretch here. Breathe in. More and more. Okay, now we need to breathe into the quad stretch. Oh. Try to find a spot that doesn't have a dent on the mat, okay? Too much denting affects our balance, okay? Good. Okay, then bring it down, and then meet into Prasarita. Open up the chest, breathe in, breathe out. Our sitting bones to the back of the room, and as this feels available, open up, stretch, feel that nice deep stretch all the way through the thighs, all from the quads, all the way up to the hamstrings and the quadriceps. Feel that nice deep intensified stretch. Crown of my head, if it feels good, comes down and come into a split. Full split. Side body. Poke out the glutes. Feel like the abs are very much involved here. And down. And then you come up. Feels good. Good. Abs. Very nice strong abs. Perfectly aligned here. Open the chest. chest, upper chest. Feel the deltoids, the deltoids abdominis. Really raise the transversus abdominis from across the chest all the way to the rib cage. Lift into the sternum, deltoid support. We are not in the neck or breathe. Side body, side body, breathe. Good. Come out slowly, slowly. Get down. Try to feel like your upper chest is really our anchor here. We're anchored and rooted in our upper body strength. Rectus abdominis and the transversus abdominis is really our anchor too. Tap into that space. Breathe in and out. Raise fully, just open here. The second side. Good. Side body, and then come out slowly, okay? Nice control. Good. The other side. Nice and control. Not moving too much for the shake. Upper chest, backbends. Oh, the tilt. Oh. Beautiful. Now we're going to meet here into fish pose. Open up the chest. The knee rotation, the foot rotation gets activated here. Our hamstrings and our quads. Feel the endorphins coming in. Good. Come out. Sit bridge. As we come into bridge pose, open up the chest, raise the sternum up, breathe, breathe. Good. Okay, good. Now we're going to come into wheel. Down. Good. Now we're going to come into heavy baby. Breathe. Oh. Namaste. I'll see you in our next one. We're doing our presentation yoga series. Namaste.